Oh, I need bombs. I can't say that on Twitch, right? I need explosives. That sounds bad also. You're not in an airport, boy. Well, maybe I'm fine. Would they understand? Would they know? I'm sure that happens all the time, right? Someone makes a dumb joke like that. Then they have to pay the price. Understandably so. Is it gonna be like a rehash of every boss I've met before? Is that a thing? I think of a TSA do not mix. Oops. I need bombs. I'm running out of bombs. Hold on. Are you a gamer? They should always ask this of every person who's talking about bombs. First off, are you a gamer? I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. Okay, hold back. Dropping a fairy in a jar. What if it's terrorist game? The terrorist gamer? No, I can't make that into a bit. Whoops, I did not mean to use that. Turns out I'm a fucking moron. God damn. The terrorist gamer. That's not a good... I'm not a fan of this gamer. The terrorist gamer. No, he's actually really chill, though. He's just really into, like, specific kinds of video games. Mm-hmm. Are fairies TSA approved? Probably depends on where. I feel like in Iceland or something, they would take that super seriously. Like, hold on, did you say there's a gnome here? No, I was talking about a gnome. They treat that as seriously as like a gnome threat, fairy threat at the airport in Reykjavik. I didn't know Iceland was like that. Hold on, you're going to Norway? You didn't bring your anti-gnome spray? No, I didn't know. Okay, we're gonna have to deport. You can't just grab it? No. Sorry. How threatening can a gnome possibly be? Person who has never encountered a gnome. How bad could it really be? Ah, you innocent soul. If there's a gnome gamer, is there also a fairy gamer? I think so. I think they're probably like in deep rivalry thing. It's probably like that kind of VTuber thing, where there's like different VTubers with a similar theme, and they are like, haha, let's collab. But then they have like one collab, the gnome gamer and the fairy gamer. And that collab just ruins everything. They discover a lot about each other. Turns out the gnome gamer has like a lot of thoughts about red mushrooms, and the fairy gamer is like, no, that's where I live though. I live on those mushrooms. It's like, no, I use them as concoctions. This brings like huge drama to the gnome community. I know a streamer went through that, except with the goblin VTuber community. She went through a complete redesign to distance herself. I've heard about the goblin VTuber drama, but only from Chad. And what happened? Are we allowed to talk about the goblin VTuber drama? What the hell happened in the goblin VTuber community? It was too toxic? First thing, I think you should expect goblins to be toxic. I'm allowed to say that, right? Alright, gnomes, we all agree. Toxic goblin community. I mean, it's what goblins do. If I joined, I don't know, a toxic, or not even toxic, just a goblin community, I think I would know what to expect, right? A TS-Vet's literally race. No, it's not. that's just what they do. You can't just look. Goblins literally like bathe in toxins. That's just what they do, right? Going back to the gnome fairy collab, imagine a gnome puts the fairy in a bottle. Holy shit, this would be huge drama. Haha, wouldn't it be funny as a bit? No, don't do that, don't do that. No, come on. But then they get into it, and he's like, I've heard enough. Don't put things in bottles, guys. The internet doesn't like it. No, it's only for preservation. Whoops. What if you were 100% human, but then you had a collab with a gnome, and you just felt 99% human? You're like, I don't know, I just feel different. Did you do anything during our collab? Which would you rather have, one bomb or one woman? I guess I'm too weak-willed, and I would say one woman. Just one. I don't think why would I do with a bomb? I don't know if I can go into this bit. What do I do with a bomb? 10 bombs? 10 rupees? Thanks, thank you. It would be fucked up if you went to Iceland and they were okay with bombs, but not okay with gnomes. With a bomb, you can become a certain type of gamer. Huh. Fascinating. What other kind of gamers are there? The hot dog gamer? Haha. Quickly abandoning bit gamer. It's a really good gamer, hold on. I love this gamer that I just invented just now. Quickly abandoning the bit gamer. Guy who immediately abandons every bit. Holy shit, that's me. Guys, what if... No, never mind. Guys, what if Mario... No, never mind, doesn't work. Guys, what if... You know what? It would be dumb. It would be stupid.